I'm fan, but I'm doing my best with this one. It's an old one I did it, and it's a Christmas scene. I think it's pretty difficult really, but let's see how we get on with it. Now the colours are going to be a bit weird for this, so we'll start off with some cobalt blue and a bit of light red, and what we're trying to do now with that, and then we'll warm it up with some sienna. So a bit more sienna, rather difficult this end. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of red, card red. It's a warm bluey colour I want. A warm blue colour. Okay, so now I'm going to start with this first. I'll add the sky later. Now this is a snow scene. So I'm being a bit slower than usual, and this colour I've just makes rather difficult to get. Now what I'm doing is imagining where the snow would land on the buildings. Okay, so this trencher field middle here at back, it's the trencher field. I will have to leave a white snow for all the back there, and this building here I'm leaving white as well. Can you just see? There we are. Now this is white, top of that building. So we're having the light coming from the left this time. See if I've got that straight. You must get these dead straight this time. So we're having the light coming from the left. We're ignoring the drawing to a certain extent. So this, I could lighten it up a little bit with a little bit more raw sienna. Yes, I've just lightened it just a touch, put more water to it. There we are. And that's the light side of that building. I'll just leave a couple just here, like so. And this wall coming round here. Like that. There we are. There we are. Now the next thing, this will be light here. This part, this building here, this row of houses here. So the row of houses just here. And those are the old toilets, outside toilets there. Okay. Just shape the windows in. Like that. And there's a couple of chimneys. There. Okay, see what I'm doing, cutting them out. I know we shouldn't have washing outside when it's snow, but it's just for effect we'll do it. What about that for cutting in, eh? And there we are. And now this will be a little bit darker, so let's put a little bit of umber with that this time, and a little bit more blue. And just have this a little bit darker. Snowier, so well, it won't be too, yeah, a few grasses that will leave in it, like that. Just get some more. Just do it like that. Okay. Now this, just start staining it a bit. This area was a grey-white concrete, so we'll just leave that. This was a bit darker. Toilets, outside toilets. Must have been terrible going outside to those toilets in winter. Okay, so that side of the building's white. This is white snow. So a little bit of crimson into your brown for these chimneys. For now. It would have been much easier if it had been bigger, wouldn't it? And just this, that little church at the background, St Thomas's, which I went to as a lad, which is no longer there. Just put the spire, pull it down, like pull everything down. What a beautiful stone church. Had a bell tower just there, on the end of it, like that. Now that's an old factory chimney at the back. There. Right, so. And this is a slate grey roof, so that'll be a little bit of crimson and blue. Oh, not let me forget that there's snow just there. So we'll just leave it like that for the minute. Okay, now this, as ivy, these canal cottages have all got ivy at the front, so that'll be a bit of cad yellow and blue, like so. And add a little bit of your brown to it, so it's not too vicious. And there's your ivy colour. Now this is the path the horses would come along when they were towing. Then they would go up over this bridge, down under here and through there, and the horses, that's a bridge though, and the canal runs underneath it. So we'll just add a little bit of ultramarine and a little bit of burnt umber, so we can get a bit of dark for just here, where it goes under there. And there we are. This is stone there, so that will have a pretty light grey with a bit of burnt umber and a bit of cobalt. So this is stone, so with a bit more blue in that, eh? That's better. There we are. That's your stone. This is your stone wall here, and where it goes you go over there and round over this and round there and under. Takes the horse round and he pulls it then with the rope, and then he passes it to the horse as the horse walks through under there. And then he starts going to Leeds then, on the Leeds Canal. Okay, so that's a little there, that's like that. Okay. Then there's a window in this gable just there. And this is a big set of doors which pull across, and it's on a green, it's the painted green. The reason I can remember this, because this is where I lived. So it's no problem remembering this. Actually there were steam this is where the steam wagons were, and they were actual real made steam, and I used to watch them on a winter night when I used to be going to school. Stoking up to go to Liverpool to bring bales of cotton. There were steam wagons then. They weren't petrol driven or oil driven. They were steam driven. The Americans were here at Buttonwood, just a couple of miles away. So what would that be? 44? 44, 1944, how many years ago was that when I first did this as a lad? It's a good while ago, isn't it? Yeah, must be. Okay. Now, we're getting on with this really. I didn't think we'd manage to get through it so quick. I'm going to get some umber and some ultramarine for it with dark. And here we go. Now let's see where we're up to. Okay, so we can have a little shadow under there. Not so strong, whoa. Not too strong. And a little one over there. And a little one here. Let's put some blue into it, eh? That's it. There we are. Now. Let's get that like that. Is that okay? Now, I'll just make some dark. Oh, it's still there. I shouldn't have touched that, should I? There we are. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to darken it some parts. Let's see if I can get it really dark. Like that. A little thing in there. And just get a little bit off that. So it's not too dark. Like that. Okay. Now I said the light's over this side, so Okay. When I did this before, I used a 22 by 18, so that gives you more scope for painting. You wouldn't need to be so detailed. No, just put a little bit of stain. Huh? And just outline it a little bit. This would have probably lent itself to a pen and wash, wouldn't it? Oops, drop my brush. Okay. Oops. Okay. Ooh, blimey. Taking a while, isn't it? Too much for to go on to one of these. It would be so time consuming to do it like the original. I spent an hour or so, maybe more, on the original, so like I'm really cutting down time here, which is nothing like the original. And there we are. Now, I don't know if you can see the original, but this was the original one. Can you see that one? Is that okay? Can you see it? And probably there's parts I've missed out. So that was